Hey everyone, happy Monday and welcome to the April 27th, 2020 Monday instructions. The way I'm going to work things out this week, like I just said, if you watch the video on the home screen, is that every day this week I'm going to have a video for each day. And as you watch each video at the top of each day in this week, it'll go through everything. So without further ado, let's check out what these instructions say and what to do from today, Monday, the 27th of April. So to start off, we have our to-dos this week. In our to-dos, um, basically it just says use this junior high ELA checklist, 6th grade week 427 PDF. So you can click on it. And as you can tell also, I'm in student view. So this is exactly what you will see. So if you click on it, it should download for you and it'll open up here for you to be able to see it. It's pretty straightforward. I'll let you guys look at this. It's just another checklist and it goes through every single thing that you should be doing daily. And you can check off each box once you completed it. So it's just there to help you guys in preparation for the week ahead. If that doesn't work for you, if you click this little magnifying glass right next to it, you will see that it pulls it up right here too. And you can, if this is annoying and in your way, after you're done looking at it, you can click minimize file preview and it'll bring it back up there. Next we have think. This is just thinking. So think as you read, think about how the essential question relates to your chosen text. So just like we did last week, and I believe maybe the week before, we're gonna be looking at this essential question, which is the same one we've been doing, and you're gonna think about it with the chosen text or story or article or actually poem for this week that you choose. So our essential question, as always, is how can one person's actions change their situation, community, or the world? So based on what somebody does with their actions, whether it's positive or negative, how does that change their friends, family, their neighbors, the community at school of their classmates and all that? How does it help maybe even change the world, right? Say I give money to someone and help them out. How's that change that person's life, right? That's a great example. So underneath that, we have our read part. This is for Tuesdays, 4/28 or April 28th, 2020 minor grade. So it's going to be a minor grade that we have Tuesday. So this is just a reading for today. No grade on this today because it's Monday. And this is in preparation for Tuesday's work. So today for Monday is to help you for Tuesday. So this is the reading part. We're just going to be reading. And as we read, we may even take notes too, as we see here in the directions. So it says select one text or poem from this Padlet right here to read. Use or create a graphic organizer like this example. So again, you click on it, it'll pull it up and can download it if you'd like, or click this, and it'll show this graphic organizer here. Now, as a reminder, this graphic organizer is just an example. This is just an idea for you guys to be able to create some notes if you'd like for as you read the poem you read. So, this is just one way of doing it. If you want to create a graphic organizer, you can draw it on a piece of paper and say, this poem talks about a boy. This poem talks about never giving up. Things like that. Whatever you read, just writing simple notes that help you to be able to use those notes for your minor grade tomorrow. So this is just an example, and this example, just as a reminder, it's just an example, but it does actually also show you what we're doing every week up until the end of May 15th, actually. So just a little fun little side note there for you guys. Anyway, so you can do this if you'd like and create that graphic organizer. It's up to you as a way to track your thoughts or make notes about how this text connects to the essential question. This thinking will help you write your response tomorrow. You can also take notes on your computer with Google Docs, a note page, Microsoft Word, blog, or even on your phone as a note. Totally up to you. You can even write in a journal or on a blank sheet of paper. Again, totally up to you. As a reminder, if you want to do Google Docs, you can go to your Google Drive from your cloud, open it up. You can go new, wait for it to load, new, Google Docs, and reading notes here. And I can start typing my reading notes here. I can label this reading notes for Monday today, you know, 4/27/2020, right? So that's one way of doing it, just to throw that out there. And so, yeah, however you want to make your notes. And then here's our Padlet, like we did last week with the articles. These are poems this week, and we're looking at poetry. So as a reminder with Padlet, don't worry about any of these buttons here. The liking button, I don't think really does anything. I wouldn't worry about clicking it. The remake, I wouldn't click. I don't actually know what that does. You don't need to share it. If you click this, it'll open this Padlet in a whole new window if you'd like. And this is just saying the instructions kind of here for you guys. Anyway, as you can see, we have the way this is worked out, we have all these little boxes here. These boxes represent one different poem each, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and scroll down here, 5, 6 poems here. If you want to open these poems and pull them up, you can click on it, clicking on these 3 dots here. Click expand post. It'll pull up the poem here. Now, if you're like me, I think that's a little small and I want to see it even bigger. You can download it here. You can also print it or save it as PDF if you want, but I wouldn't worry about that actually. I would just click view original and it pulls it up right here, and you can scroll and look at it all right here for you. And you can do that with any poem you choose. If you don't like this one, just simply click the X button for closing it and click a different one, you know, expand post, view original, and so on and so on. If you click down here too, it does the same thing, and you can open in a new window or view full post, and it shows you the whole thing again. So there's that option too for you guys. So that's right here. Now, I know that this might be confusing still to some of y'all, and I totally understand. So right here, I broke it down right here as well, and you see the title of each poem, and then you can click this blue and what's underlined, which is called a link. You click it, pulls it up for you guys right here as well. So there's that, just to make it easier if it makes it easier for you. If we scroll down some more, we have another big blue thing here that's showing the next section on this, directions. And this right here is something I'm excited for you guys about, because I made a YouTube video of every single poem and read them aloud for you guys. So if you want to listen to the poem, I read every single poem here, and it's actually pretty cool since it's from YouTube and on Canvas the way it works. Just click the play button, and this is the first poem right here, as you can see. And what do you know? It plays it right there for you. So that's totally up to you if you'd like it right there. If you don't want to watch this one, click minimize video. There you go. Moving right along. And then we also have this music video for poem 6 even too. Anyway, moving right along, here's the next blue section, as you can see here. Now, this is just good ways to answer the question for Tuesday. So it's giving you ideas and ways to answer your question for Tuesday. So this is actually really cool. It's just like last week, very similar. We have the week of April 27th, which is this week today, right? Gives you a checklist here. So we are using ACE to answer this question. And so did you correctly answer the question? And if so, what connection did you make? So this is a sentence stem, which helps you to write your answer out, the whole correct way of writing it, so that you can make that 100, right? So I would say in my writing, I would say in the article, technically it's a poem. I'm not sure why they put article for me to put here, but in the poem or article. And so then you put the title, you would type in whichever poem you chose, you'd put the title. Then you'd put the person's name, that's the author or the poet that made that poem. Work to change their situation, community, of the world. So what did they change in that poem? What did they do? How'd they inspire? Whether they inspired you, someone else, what did they do in that poem? How did they change the world, community, people around them, friends, family, or you? Okay, and that's what you do the first part. An example of this is when, so this is the second sentence phrase, right? The cite part, right? So this is where you would quote something from the poem that supports your answer, okay? Then explain, this demonstrates that, and then you explain it. How does this, whatever example you chose, how does that support your answer, right? And that's that. You'll also find the ACE here. These notes we've gone over plenty before in class. You can see them all here. This is breaking it down, ACE for each part. Again, 3 sentences total, 1 sentence per each part, right? 1 sentence for answer, 1 sentence for cite, 1 sentence for explain. And then it says what to do in each part. It even gives you the sentence stems again here with quotations and the comma and everything there too, right? Same thing here. And last but not least, choice reading. Now, again, as a reminder, choice reading is recommended. It's not a grade or anything, it's just recommended, okay? And again, with the district suggested schedule, all students are encouraged, keyword there, encouraged, to read daily for joy, an electronic or print text of their choice. So whatever stories you find online, in a book, whatever, as long as you're reading some stories, right? Or informational, whatever you want to read for joy, right? Each day, you should track your reading time with the goal of building up to 30 minutes per day. Tracking can be done on a digital or paper document and is for the purpose of seeing personal growth and reading stamina. And find ideas from that very first week we had online classes. You can find all those ideas and examples with what we made there too if you want to follow along and do that still. That is totally up to you. It's recommended. I recommend it, of course, being your teacher. I think it builds a joy. Not only does it help you in us learning new words and vocab, but it builds that stamina and being able to read for longer. Reading even 5 minutes a day is a big deal and helps tremendously, I promise. But that's really it. I don't remember if I had any like actual notes up myself that I made. But if I do, I will pull that up here in a little bit for you guys. But that's Monday for you guys in a nutshell. If y'all need any help, again, please reach out to me. I recommend, if you see where my mouse is, clicking this inbox and sending me an email. I'd be more than happy to help as much as I can. So anyway, that's, I believe, the end of all these instructions for Monday. Again, if y'all have questions, please let me know. Make sure you click this immersive reader as well if you want to hear the instructions read aloud to you from the computer instead of me. Totally up to you. I just go in more detail. So anyway, love and miss you guys, and hope to hear from you guys maybe. And I'll talk to y'all later. Enjoy your Monday. Bye. Oh, button. There we go.